I was born in Wisconsin, but I grew up in Montana. And in the summers, my parents and I would travel back to Wisconsin to visit our friends and family. And in Montana, I really fell in love with the mountains and with traveling because almost every other weekend, my parents and I would take a trip to a different city.
I was born and raised in Wisconsin, where I was super active in scouting, tennis, and one of my favorite winter sports, snowboarding. I was super engrossed in all things science and medicine.
We moved back to Wisconsin when I was starting high school because we missed our friends and family. And in high school, we had to take a foreign language, and the only class that was offered was Spanish unless we wanted to take something online. So I decided to take German online for 2 semesters, and I really enjoyed it. I wanted to do something different and learn the language of my ancestors. And then we had the opportunity to travel as part of the high school to Europe, and we went to London, Paris, Munich, and the Alps. And so this is my first time out of the US, and I really enjoyed it, and I fell in love with Switzerland.
Because of my involvement in scouting, I had an opportunity when I was like 15 or so to go hike the Rocky Mountains for a week. It was one of the most hellish things I've ever done, but it was also one of the greatest. It let me really see the mountains and realize how small I am in the world, and really enjoy seeing different parts of the world that I'd never seen before.
After high school, it was time to pick a college, and for me, I wanted a college that had German and both teaching intents. So I picked the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, and while I was there, I found out that as part of their German program, you could study abroad. And so I decided that I'm going to do this all on my own, and I had been pondering it over in my head for weeks, and finally I decided to make the commitment and join the program.
Getting out of high school, I obviously applied to colleges because I was interested in becoming a doctor, where I applied to the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. I went in to get a biochemistry degree for hopefully becoming a doctor, and through a lot of work with the IT department and having mixed interests, I kind of wound up wondering what I actually wanted to do.
So then I studied abroad in Marburg, Germany in 2014, and I really enjoyed it. I got to stay in a dorm, and I got to meet so many other international students that really opened my perspective to different cultures and different countries, and I loved it. I loved it so much that I stayed. We were supposed to be there for 4 months, and I actually ended up staying 6 months, and I got to take 3 language classes instead of 2, and I was really happy I did that.
During the second semester of my first year at the university, I moved into the dorms with one of my really good childhood friends, who just so happened to be living next to a very interesting redhead.
I got back from Marburg in the summer of 2014, and I had to pick a random roommate to live with in the dorms. And so I moved in with my roommate Genevieve, and I started to develop the confidence to really start talking to others. And so then our next door neighbors were playing music, and I really liked country music at the time, and I decided to pop in and say, "Hey, I like this song." And that's how I met Lucas.
And that's how I met Ellie.
Go, do it. I did it.
3 waves.
3 waves. But your feet have to be like already in it, like they're not the waves hitting you.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm waiting.
So then we started dating, and Lucas asked me out to Buffalo Wild Wings for my birthday, and from then on, it was history.
This is my girlfriend. Go, hurry up. That was good. Yeah, no, that was good.
That summer, I planned a 3-day kayak camping trip down the Wisconsin River for me and Ellie. I've never done something like that before, and neither had she, but it was a heck of an experience. It rained, it shined, and we would sleep on whatever sand dunes we could find for the night.
Then we took a few trips to Michigan in 2016. We went snowboarding, we went to Sault Ste. Marie, and our trips to Michigan were pretty regular, and I really enjoyed it because I loved being with Lucas. He loved to take adventures with me and go exercising, and it was a blast. And then in the summer of 2016, I went for a month to Leipzig to study abroad and better my German.
After that, me and Ellie moved in together for our last year of college, and that summer she went to Nicaragua. When she came back, she got our 2 cats, Brexa and Gabby, and we continued on our college education.
I really wanted to live in Germany for a year after I graduated, and it wasn't up to graduation point yet, but I had to do student teaching in 2018, so I did my first 2 months in Stevens Point, and I did the second 2 months in Berlin. And the lady that I lived with in Berlin actually helped us find a place in Essen, Germany, where we live now. And so then I flew back for graduation, like 5 days before graduation. We graduated, and at the end of May, we boarded the plane and took our little kitties with us and landed here in Essen, Germany.
And so here we are, and since then we've always wanted to travel around Germany and see what there is, and we thought it'd be great if we could document it, at least show our friends and family back home, and hopefully have good memories for down the road.
Our goals are to travel Europe more, but with COVID we decided we'll just travel Germany more and get a better feel for Germany. And in the future we really want to travel the world.
So now you know a little bit about us. We hope you really enjoyed this video, and we hope you've been enjoying all of our videos. We're so excited how many people watch them, comment, and like. It really gives us more motivation to keep going every day and to make more of these fantastic videos.
So thank you, and stay tuned because we will show you around.